Welcome! Cruisin The Planet is a weekly podcast ran by students at Tarleton Radio Network. Each week we discuss what's new in our lives, in the area, and much more. You can listen to college radio station KXTR 100.7 The Planet by visiting KXTR.com and click Listen Live. Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Oh, we're thriving today.
Oh, yeah.
Thriving. I could take a nap.
Yeah.
A big one.
I could go back to bed, start over.
Oh, me too.
Mm-hmm.
I just woke up, but like me too. Like my hair's still wet from my shower earlier.
Yeah.
Love that. Yeah, I'm trying to get in all the naps before school starts. Like school is right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ready. I know.
Summer just started.
Me too. Like we literally, I don't know. I feel like we just started and like, I don't know. Summer flew by way too fast. Like we're in August now.
Ugh. Yeah.
We're in August. Let that set in for a second, y'all. We are in August.
Yeah.
We were just in June. It was just my birthday.
Honestly, it was just my birthday in January.
She's like, my birthday was in I love that. Yeah.
Man, I feel like after the COVID, and COVID made everything slow down so much. So now when it's like a little bit better, like you blink and now like Christmas is a few months away from now.
We're also getting older, and my mom always said when we get older, like time flies by faster, and I really believe her now.
Yeah.
I'm like, no way. Like when I remember summer as a kid, I felt like it used to be 3 years long, and I was never going back to school, and now it's like 2 weeks, and we're back in school.
Yeah.
I'm about to sneeze.
Got a sneeze coming. Pineapples. Oh, it didn't work. Sometimes if you say that, you can
I'm back.
Glad to have you back.
Thank you. That was my nap I needed.
Okay.
Do you know why you sneeze?
No, probably something in your nose.
Or like it's something like with your heart. It's like stopping, so that, like it makes you sneeze to wake up. I don't know if that's true, but I heard that when I was younger. It's like apparently your heart is like stopping, or the rate or your heart rate gets really low, so it sneezes to like revive you.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's true. Do not fact check me on that, because I doubt it's true.
Do you know why people say bless you?
Because your heart stops?
It came from this like myth, or that a lot of people believed at one time, that when you sneeze, it was like a demon coming out of you, and it was leaving you. So they would be like, oh, bless you. Like you were blessed that you had one less within you.
God bless you.
Which is so funny, because I have ran into quite a few people who, most people sneeze in like, I don't know, 2s or 3s or something.
Yeah.
There's always that one person who's like, it's like, ooh, they got a lot of evil.
I had someone like that in high school.
Yep.
Oh man, that's so funny. It's also like those children's songs you used to sing, like Ring Around the Rosies, like all those, like those all have like really dark meanings behind them, which I won't go into detail because I don't know all of them, but I know there's some dark meaning behind most of those.
Yeah, I mean, even like Cinderella, don't look it up if you don't want your childhood to be ruined. But like all those come from.
Can you tell me?
Like, what is it, like Grimm?
I have no idea.
Stories? So, like, the shoe doesn't fit the stepsisters, and they just kind of like cram their feet in there, and shoe flies off and doesn't fit. And it's like in the original story, where there's like a lot of different versions, but there's a version where the one whose foot was too big, she wanted it to fit, and she like cuts off like part of her ankle and her toe, and like to try and make it fit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not super grim because I'm trying to keep it
crazy.
Relatively clean. But there's some bad ones that are just don't have happy endings.
It's also weird how a lot of like Disney or like those types of things are all connected to each other.
Yeah.
Like every Disney character's like in the next movie that comes out or in the past movies.
You can see Tangled, like Rapunzel, in Frozen. Like you can see them walking up like as a couple to the castle whenever Anna comes out while she's singing. Like you can pause it and see them, and she's wearing like her official like gown, and he's wearing like a male version of it. And it makes sense because it was with the time, somebody had figured out that Frozen's or Anna and Elsa's parents, that while they were going to, which we find out we're gonna go to like look for where Elsa gets her powers from.
Yeah.
But when they were crossing that sea, it was like some storm that actually happened, and it was during the time period that was supposed to be set for Rapunzel, and it was like on the area of Rapunzel, which like everything like lined up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I haven't seen this one, but there's one of like a witch, like a lady, an old lady, and in the background, she kind of resembles her a little bit, not a lot, but in the background there's a hand drawing of Boo. and it matches the one that the little girl made. So it was to say that the older witch was the little girl.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I love how Disney's so connected.
And you can, like, see her door, like, the child's door, like, her original door. It's, like, a door in the house.
You're kidding.
No, you can look them up. It's really trippy.
I'm going to go down a rabbit hole tonight on YouTube. Yeah. That's literally what I'm going to
You'll be there for a while.
I'm sure. There. Disney fans are, like, not crazy, but they are invested into Disney. Like, they go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah. And then so people in Disney have never answered. Like, they don't say yes, they don't say no. It's kind of like, I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, my gosh. And they're like, yeah, we meant to do this stuff.
Yeah, I bet they did.
That's crazy. I love that. So are you ready for school to start? Like, are you ready to get, like, to graduate and be done with all of it? Or are you, like, really sad? Or how are you feeling?
I don't know. I feel like I'm feeling all of it. Like, I love my summertime. I feel like it just started, so like I don't want to go back to school.
Yeah.
And my first semester is not hard. I've had hard semesters, but it will be harder than the next one. And then it's like, so I don't want to do it. But then I'm like, ooh, last year. So I'm kind of...
But, like, you're taking scuba diving.
I am taking scuba diving. I'm the most excited for scuba diving.
That's so awesome.
I didn't even know that was a thing before I was talking to you. And you're like, I think Tarleton has, like, scuba diving. I'm like, signed up.
They do? I'm there. Yeah, that's
like,
awesome. Yeah, so I'm really nervous about the semester.
Yeah.
I'm taking so many hours. I got 2 jobs. Got an internship I have to deal with.
I don't know how you're going to do it.
I don't either. I'm literally not going to have time to sleep because when I get home after my other job, I don't get home till normally like around 1 o'clock, then I have to start my homework unless I do it at work. But will get so distracted that I don't see it happening.
I think it's hard to go to school and have a job in general.
Oh, I've never
worked.
You
have a lot of hours and 2 jobs.
I've never worked with 2 jobs, so this will be interesting.
Internship.
Stop it. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm nervous about this. I'm not nervous about the internship, but I think it's mostly going to be on the weekends.
Okay, good.
I assume that's when I don't know. Sporting events happen all throughout the week, but like I don't know what I'm going to be with. Like hopefully football.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. But it's with like Tarleton Sports Network, so.
Do you know a lot of like the classes and the days that they fall on? Like while 19 hours sounds like a lot. Because you had 19, right?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like a lot. Sometimes if you break it up just right or if there's, like, easier classes, it's
I don't have classes on Friday.
Ooh, good.
So that's, like
a catch-up day?
Hopefully. Hopefully I don't have to work too much on Friday.
Yeah.
During the day in the office. That way I can, like, play catch-up.
Yeah.
So I don't have classes on Friday, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday I have Kirk. And then Monday, Wednesday, I have Kirk. So
that's awesome.
I think
that'll be fun.
He's my only classes in person. Everything else is online, so which will be okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Because like even though I'm taking 19 hours, I don't think that all of it's gonna be that intense.
Yeah, that's
hopefully.
good. That's
fingers
good.
crossed.
Mm-hmm. Oftentimes in my online classes, instead of having it due like by that day on midnight, usually it's like the week's worth, and then it's due Sunday by midnight. So like. If you got super busy on Thursday, you can play catch up on Friday, and now you're back on schedule.
Yeah, exactly. So I have to be really organized. I'm not an organized person. I'll be like the first in a minute. I am terrible with like keeping up with a planner.
Oh,
like, not good at it. It's just not my thing. Like I just can't keep up with one. But since I started working here, I've gotten way better at it. Like I have my little planner at my desk and I look at it every day. That's because so much happens in a day here. So, or at least in a week, so much happens. So with that, I've gotten better. So hoping that just like transfers into my schoolwork. Because I'm such a procrastinator. I'll wait till the last minute of everything. Like, I have a final project due. Let me do it the night of. Like that type of thing. And the problem, I think, why I still do it to this day, I'm a senior in college, I still do it, is because I've been successful all through college.
Thus far.
I'm like, I haven't struggled yet. Like, what's the issue? Like, so, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm hoping I can come up with some good system and not just be like, can't breathe.
Yeah, that's why I like the planner. I like to plan. I like to plan everything out ahead of time.
Yeah. Plan our trips that we're going to take.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
We were talking before we got on here, and we're like, she was like, there's a lot of cheap flights we can go. I'm like, say less, I'm there. Like, I'm so down. Yeah, I'm down.
I could just drop a hat, go anywhere.
Me too. I can just.
I mean, can I? Like, no, but should I? No. Will I?
Yes. Absolutely. the best trips are like the most spontaneous trips.
Yeah.
Like when you don't plan something out really far in advance, like it always turns out being the best. Like when I went to Nashville for my birthday, it wasn't planned out very much. I think we planned it like the week before.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, let's hope this works. Like we're rolling some dice. So we Taylor brought up one day, we were sitting in the office and she was like, yeah, I really want to take like a 24-hour trip to Vegas. And I looked at her, I was like, there's no way. Like I want to take a 24-hour trip. So basically you just go to Vegas for 24 hours and then you come right back. Like you don't get a hotel room, you don't do anything. I still want to do that so bad.
You can sleep on the plane.
That's what
you
I'm
don't
saying.
need a hotel room.
Also, people sleep on the sidewalks. Nothing's gonna happen.
We'll find a nice, safe-looking alley.
Yeah.
Get a good cardboard box.
Okay, we'll take breaks in the casino. Like I'll be playing, and I'll take a nap. You'd like, you know.
There you go. There you go.
We'll have like shifts.
Yeah.
Although so much is happening in Vegas, and I'm pretty sure they pump oxygen in the casinos to keep people awake.
Oh wow.
So people don't feel like, or they don't know what time it is, and I think that's what happens. Don't quote me on it. But yeah, so like you just feel more awake 'cause you're getting more oxygen.
Oh.
So if we get tired, just go sit in the casino.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's more comfy than a safe alley with a cardboard box anyway.
Let me blow all my money I don't have.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a casino?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so fun. I went to a WinStar a bunch and I won $1,000 my first time I ever went.
Wow.
I know. Ever since then I've never won anymore, but that was like my favorite thing. I was like
I want to give it a go, but I feel like the second that I start really losing, I'll be like, okay, goodbye.
I take $20 and if I lose that $20, I lose it.
That's a good idea.
Don't take more. Like I set myself a certain limit, especially when I'm a broke college student.
Yeah.
I don't spend more than so and so. Like
that's a good idea.
Self-control I have sometimes.
Yeah.
Gambling is really hard for me to have self-control. I'm like, man, I could just blow all my money.
Yeah.
Like you never know what's gonna happen, but yeah, just to, like
that's
a
good
amount.
idea. Because even if you lose it all, you were prepared.
Yeah.
You know, like
absolutely.
You were willing to get rid of it anyway.
Yeah. Love that.
I want to travel.
Yeah. Me too. You're preaching to the choir over here. I love that we both love to travel though, because it's like,
yeah,
someone understands my passion.
Yeah, like I'll come back from wherever I was traveling to here, and I'll stay here for like maybe a week, and then I'm like, okay, I want to go
ready.
again. I'm itching. I just want to sit on a plane and like watch it take off, and then know I'm gonna end up somewhere. It's good enough.
Such a bad itch.
Yeah.
Like I just got back from Nashville like a month ago, and I'm already like, all right, where's my next trip?
Yeah.
Like, where am I going?
Yep. That's what I was telling you. I was getting depressed looking through that app of all the places we can go for cheaper tickets. I'm like, I just want to go. I'd go anywhere. Any of these squares. I'd just pick them.
Let's just do our 24-hour thing.
Yeah, we totally could. We're giving each other these scandals. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
We'll just go like on a Sunday, come back Monday.
Honestly.
I'm so down.
Yeah. I mean, even if we left like a Saturday and came back Sunday. Like, it's a weekend. No one's going to miss us. Just saying.
Even if we left on a Friday and came back Sunday.
Yeah. Uh-huh. You're
These
right.
trips just keep extending and extending and extending. Oh, man. We need anybody watching out there, we need some friends.
Yeah.
That are in like international, other states, anything like that.
Yeah. We'll come hang out with you.
We're really cool, I promise.
Yeah.
This is our application to be friends with you.
Yes, please.
That'd be so fun. But yeah, the school's starting.
Yeah.
Move-ins happening really soon. So we go to school at Tarleton. So move-ins this weekend, I think. This coming weekend or the weekend after, something like that. So that's happening, which is really cool. Do you have any pro tips for any like students that are coming into college for the first time? Anybody that's listening?
Not at the moment. I can't really think of anything. It's going to be hard. Don't get intimidated. Absolutely. I feel like expect it to be difficult.
Yeah.
Don't expect things to be beautiful and perfect and easy, because I would rather expect the absolute worst and then be pleased that it's not horrible. Yeah. I came in when I was a freshman and I was expecting like a little bit to be hard, but not at all. And then I was a band student and got hit with freight train, and you don't really communicate always the best over there. And I actually didn't get to unbox a single box until my 4th day of being there. And it was just really bad. That hasn't happened to anybody since then. It was just my class and my band class that happened to, because the lesson teachers planned a meeting that was like immediately after the day you had to go get your fittings, and then after that it was just like on the wrong day that it usually is. So that was actually the first day of the camp. So then you were out till like 9 p.m., 10 p.m. And then you'd have to go back and like clean up and get ready because you had to be there at like 7:30 in the morning the next day.
Oh my gosh.
So like you don't have time to unpack. I just unpacked a blanket and like my toothbrush and shampoo and the towel. And like I would rummage through and find the clothes for the next day. And so I was very intimidated. And I remember calling one of my friends back home and be like, I can't do it if this is college. I can't do it. Because I was just so upset. But it wasn't that bad. But you can expect all those horrible things to happen to you. That way when you have a beautiful move-in day and everything's perfect and blissful, you'll be like, ah.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever get homesick?
Yes and no. And I did because it was like different sometimes. No, because it's like you do have that little sense of freedom. And also no personally because my grandmother is like 10 minutes from here. So my whole life we came to Stephenville a lot. So it was still familiar. While it wasn't home familiar, it was still relatively familiar to me.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
personally, not really.
I also
did sometimes. Just call your parents.
As weird as it is, I never really got homesick when I first started college. But now that I'm older, I feel like I'm getting more homesick, which is interesting because I haven't been home. Like, once I started college, I never moved back home. Like, I took summer classes and stayed in the dorms whenever, then I got moved off campus, things like that. So I have never fully moved back home.
Yeah, me either.
Even when COVID happened, like, I was only home for, like, a month, and then I, like, was back because I had to go back to work. Like,
I just go back on, like, occasional weekends if there's nothing else going on.
Yeah, so I never really, like, went home. So it was, like, I don't know, it was just weird to, like, now that I'm getting homesick, I really miss my parents.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to see them. And so, yeah, like, it's interesting. But they come to Stephenville all the time, which I'm glad. My parents love it here. So they're like, yeah, we'll come see you and, like, stay in my house with me. And I'm like, it's like a big summer party. So it's always fun. Like, they'll come. They're also my dog sitters. Shout out to them. They're real ones. But, yeah, I call them Mimi and Peepaw.
Aww.
Yeah, they have their grandparents to my dog. So he's actually with them right now because I went on a trip. Last weekend. So yeah, it's really just, I love how, like, they're like, yeah, we'll come pick up your dog. I'm like, God, y'all are the realest. They're like, we'll come cut your grass. I'm like, oh, thank God. And like, they come and they're like, we'll fill you up with some groceries and gas. I'm like, like, y'all are the best. I know. They're about to be empty nesters though after this year, so that'll be fun. I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe they'll like RV the world or around the world or something.
I feel like I had more homesickness and my parents missed me more because, not like more than you. I mean like in general, like than the average parents because I'm an only child. So they were like, I had all the attention all the time, and I actually have like a really good relationship with my parents. So like I respect them, but they're also like my best friends too.
Same. So
when I left, it was kind of like for all of us, we were like. Like a little disconnect. So
I love that.
We're doing okay, but yeah, I definitely do miss them more now because I feel like back then I had more of a sense of freedom, like I'm on my own, and I was just like vibing and living life, and now I'm like, okay, I'm settled.
I feel like I'm a grown adult. I'm like, man, I miss my mom, I miss my dad, let me call them.
Yeah, when I do go back home, it's like I know this is my room, but I kind of just feel like it's like a little guest room, although they actually have kept it exactly the same. Yeah, but it just doesn't like it's just like I just feel like an adult in the guest room of my own room. It's really weird.
So whenever before I even moved out, I had like a week left at home. My sister had taken over my room. She had she painted it. She got all the carpet. Like, she did so much remodeling in there, and she took over my room. And then her room got turned into a man cave. I hadn't even left the house yet. I was like, y'all. I was like, let me have my last moments of like being home forever, And it was so funny. I was like, I can't wait though. Like, not that if I graduate, I do not want to move back home. Like, I'm so used to being independent and like having my own space.
I got too much stuff now.
Oh God, me too. I have a whole house with the stuff. Like, I have a 2-bedroom, house, and I live by myself. Like, I got so much stuff.
Yeah.
But if I ever have to move back home, like, I can't wait to just take back my room and like mess up everything my sister did. I'm like,
there you go.
But yeah, it's funny. So, I don't know. It's interesting. Did you learn anything in your time in college that you want to share with anybody? Like, any knowledgeable tips or anything like that?
Okay, I got something kind of funny.
Okay. Spill it.
So, in high school and prior, I was clean. Like, I wouldn't, leave anything gross in my room, but I wasn't, like, organized, per se. Like, I could kick my shoes off in the middle of my room and sleep just soundly at night.
Oh, no.
And my dad is the type to notice, like, a dust particle and be like, vacuum,
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, it's just not, I just didn't get it. Like, it's just not important to me.
Mm-hmm.
And he calls it the clean gene.
Oh,
like
no.
like that some people have it, some people don't. He's like, I guess, he's like, maybe one day you'll get the clean gene. And I think college for a lot of people will help you to discover and bring out your clean gene, because it's really hard to, like, organize school if when you come home, like, your home isn't together. Yeah, like, it's hard. Like, if you wake up late and you have to rummage through your shoes, you're 5-10 minutes later than if you woke up late and just grabbed your shoes and left.
Yeah.
So I guess a little tip.
That's actually really good.
If you don't have the clean gene, maybe try to force it out.
Oh, I used to not be clean, but I've gotten somewhere. I'm like, my house is a lot more organized. It's also like when you come home to a dirty house, it's like, it's almost like a stressful feeling. I'm like,
it just feels good to come home with everything clean and
yeah,
like, where it's supposed to be.
It's like the one thing I took advantage of, like, in high school. Like, my mom loves to clean. Like, she would wake us up on Saturdays, everybody clean, and I was like, now I'm like, I wish my mom was here to be with me and, like, help me clean. I'm like, I miss that. Like, but yeah, and it's like someone used to always do my laundry. Like, I mean, I did my laundry most of the time, but my mom would just, like, do it out, just like, like, let me grab her laundry while I'm at it.
Right.
And now I'm like, I have to do my own laundry. And, like, if I know something clean, I'm like, yeah, but I have a ridiculous amount of clothes. I can go, like, a month and a half without anything.
I have so many clothes. I need to go through and get rid of some, because I know I don't fit and don't wear a lot of those.
My spare bedroom is a walk-in closet.
Nice.
Yeah, it's huge. So I have like 3 racks full of clothes, and it's so bad. I'm like, and I still have, like, another closet full of clothes.
Nice.
I'm like, oh my god, who let me do this? But yeah.
Nice.
Anything new in your life happening? Anything exciting, thrilling, sad?
Not necessarily. I mean, I've been taking U.S. history for the summer class.
Oh, yeah. You tell them about it.
And there's a lot. We covered from things you didn't know about, like, the natives, and, like, even, like, Ice Age things, and just things you just don't learn in high school, which are extremely interesting, all the way up to we just passed the Civil War, and it's only 4 weeks later. So no, it's been, this is the 4th week of taking the class, so there's a lot to learn and obtain. And because it goes by so fast, each day we have to do this really long, big discussion. So it's like a minimum of 500 words.
Oh my gosh!
If there's like 7 questions, give or take, like 5 to 7. However, and like say question 1, there's like 4 questions in question 1.
Oh my gosh!
And so really, if you're looking at it and there's 5 questions, there's really like 20 questions to answer. So even if you did like 1 sentence per answer, you're gonna get over like 500 words, just because, like, to hit all the points you need to. Like, my responses have been like 1,500 words, and I haven't put in anything extra. And then after you post it, you have to respond to your classmates, and he made it to where a minimum of 200 words.
Gosh.
And so that means you have to read their 1,000-word thing to find something that maybe they got wrong that you can easily just comment on, so much time. And then we have to have a minimum of 4 pages of book and lecture notes per day, and then a 25 question quiz at the end of the day, all in a day, in one day. So I actually have been getting up at like 6:30 in the morning, and then just working all the way until I have to go to work. I'll even eat my lunch while I'm taking notes. And today I was working so fast because instead of everything being due on Sunday, it's due on Friday. I guess maybe he has to put in grades on Saturday or Sunday or something like that. So now there's like the same amount of work but due on Friday.
Yeah.
So I was like working so fast and working real hard, and I was apparently like gripping my pencil way too tight, and I came to work and it's like, I can't type. And my whole arm and my wrist and my fingers are sore. So you know what? But I'm done on Friday. So
thank goodness. That should be like should be a reason to travel.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you want to up and travel somewhere, celebration.
Oh, know, if I didn't have to work all weekend, I would. Like my friends, he has an RV, so he travels everywhere with it. So he got a spot in Fredericksburg this weekend, like a group of us. And there was like 4 or 5 of us. We were going to go to Fredericksburg all weekend. I do too. We were going to be there all weekend. And I can't go now because I have to work Saturday and Sunday. And I'm so upset about it because Fredericksburg is probably one of my favorite cities. Not cities, but like little towns in Texas.
It's awesome.
It's just 20 out of 10. Like for many reasons that I can't talk about on here, like I love it.
Yeah.
So it's really cool, and it's just a cute little German town, and I love it.
Yeah.
And I have an obsession with Germany, so it just
I'm part German.
Oh, I love that. So I love that. And then I was really upset when I got my other work schedule, and I have to work Saturday and Sunday, and then I have to work on Saturday for the station as well. So I was like, I was so sad. I like texted him and was like, I can't go. And he's like, why? I have to work. He's like, just quit all your jobs. I was like, if only it was that easy. I need money, my guy. Like,
I know.
He works for his dad, so like he can do pretty much whatever, and like he's based on like how many sales he makes. So he can either work, not work, and so he'll work really hard for like 5 months and then like takes off for like 5 months. Like he does his own thing, which is really cool. But yeah, I'm super sad I can't go now. And I'm like, and every time they go to Fredericksburg, it's always when I can't go. So I'm like, I hate y'all.
Well, we can just go when they can't go.
I agree. I'm down. I'm so down.
I love Fredericksburg.
I do too.
So cute.
I love the peaches.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you watching any new shows?
Bob Ross. It's not
It's
new.
like therapy.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I was looking for the Olympics, and I don't have the Olympics on my TV. I don't pay for like cable or anything. I just have the channels that it comes with. And yeah, I found a 24/7 Bob Ross channel. I mean, granted, I have to watch a lot of Grand Canyon University commercials. Totally worth it. So I just fall asleep while I'm listening to Bob Ross.
I don't get the news, but I get Bob Ross.
That's all you need.
That's so random. Like, that's the randomest thing to have. I love that.
Yeah.
So I'm watching Outer Banks season 2.
Yeah.
Love it.
I've heard of it.
I binge watched it. You need to watch it.
Yeah.
It's so good. I tell everybody to watch it. And then they came up with, did you ever watch the original Gossip Girl?
No. Like, I think I saw, like, a little bit of it because, like, my friend was watching it.
They came out with, like, a reboot, and it's, like, a completely, like, different, like, plot and everything. So it's, like, really good. I'm obsessed with it. So they come out with, it's on HBO Max, so it comes out every Thursday with a new episode. So it's not like Netflix where they just like release the whole season. So I have to wait like every week to watch it. And then I'm also watching this one. It's called F Boy Island. It's like trash TV.
That's awesome.
So good. I love it. But yeah, so that's what I'm watching currently.
I'm an old soul. Have you ever seen Gone with the Wind?
No.
Okay, you have to at least watch Gone with the Wind.
Okay, isn't it a book? Like the book's like thick.
Yes, I have it. If you'd rather read the book than watch the movie,
I kind of would like to do both.
I have the movie as well.
Okay,
so
let's do it.
We can watch. But I feel like it's good. It's like Titanic. Like you can't like go your whole life without seeing Titanic. Have you not seen Titanic?
No, I've seen Titanic.
Okay,
I've never seen like The Lion King and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's like
People
more
like,
acceptable than.
What? You never seen that? And I'm like, should I? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I actually like history, contrary to popular belief with my struggles with history these past 4 weeks. But I actually find it very interesting, and it's not a true story, but it's like based on real time events and like how things could have possibly happened if this person existed. So the main character, Scarlett, after Gone with the Wind, the writer wrote 4 more movies worth just called Scarlett, and it's everything that happens to her, and it's like canon. And so I just finished watching the entire Scarlett series, and it's just so good. Like sometimes you'll get into reading a book or you'll watch a movie, I don't know, maybe it's just me, and then like when you're done with it, you're just constantly thinking about it for like at least a few days. It's just like the only thing you think about.
Yes.
It's that good. Like I've finished those series, and that's just like all that I'm thinking about.
I love that. Yeah. Do you think, speaking of books and movies, do you prefer the books or do you prefer the movies? Because there's certain things like, what's one?
It depends. Like I read Hunger Games.
That's what I was trying to compare to.
And there was a lot in the book that was either left out or changed in the movie. Like Katniss told Peeta, spoilers if you should not listen to the next 10 seconds. Katniss told Peeta that at the end of it that she didn't love him, and she just did that
to like save him.
Yeah.
On the train ride back at the end of the book. And at the end of the movie, we're on the train ride back. And she says that she does love him. I'm like, that's like a pretty important thing to change.
Yeah.
But just like a lot of little things like that. And it's like, well, I feel like the author picked certain things for certain reasons. You know, why are you changing it?
Yeah. Most of the times I would say books are better than the movies.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just because it's original or just, I don't know. Do you like to read books?
Yes.
I do as well. I really went through a phase when I was really young where I would read a book. Like, I would go through books.
I could go through a chapter book in like a day.
Oh, I could too.
I'd start in like the afternoon when I check it out, and then I wouldn't go to bed till like 1 or 2 a.m. And I just like nose in it the whole time.
When I was younger, I had an iPod, so that's all I used to read on it constantly. My parents like, we want to take it away from you, but you're reading, like, we don't know what to do. So yeah, I got really like addicted, just like reading on my iPod, just like scroll. But yeah, so I was also in a book club in high school.
Nice. I was the librarian assistant.
Of course you were. I love that. I love it.
It's a lot of fun.
You got to sit and read all day.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I bet it was amazing.
I could make coffee for people, take a nap, read books.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. Is there any food you can't live without? This is very just.
Oh my gosh, bread.
I hope you don't have a gluten intolerant.
I know. I hope not too. I mean, even some gluten-free bread is okay.
Do you like pita chips? This is very random as well.
Yeah,
I love pita chips.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people that don't. I know. The
What's
audacity.
wrong with them?
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, do you like pesto?
Yeah.
Do you like matcha?
Yeah.
Oh, so you like
matcha.
all the weird stuff. Okay, got it.
I'm a matcha connoisseur.
There's a place in LA. It's literally like 101 matchas, and they have like 101 like different types of matcha.
Gosh.
Yeah. You're welcome. We should just fly to LA.
Yeah, multiple times so I can until I have all the matchas. Until I've tried all the matchas.
Ugh.
You don't matcha.
I'm not a matcha
It's
gal.
Okay. Maybe you haven't had the right one yet.
That's what I'll go with. I just don't like the taste of dirt.
It's grass. Thank you. Just kidding.
Grasses and dirt.
That is so funny. Yeah, it's an acquired taste, and you have to have like a good mix. You can't just like make it and put it in hot water and then drink it. Like you gotta add like honey or almond milk and maybe like a vanilla or some sugar. And yeah, like hazelnut sometimes is all right. You know, sometimes you can like froth it a little bit of the milk and the cream and then put it on there. Oh yeah, it's good stuff.
Speaking of matcha and like coffees, the other day it was like 4 o'clock in the morning and I couldn't sleep, and I got on this TikTok page where they made coffees, matchas, all that, and they had like this fancy. I scrolled for hours watching them make it, and I was like, this is the randomest thing I could be watching at 4 o'clock in the morning. But I was so hooked, I couldn't stop. Like I was just like,
yep,
yeah. So that's really funny. You want to go grab Cole so we can do trivia?
Yes, of course.
Okay. All right. It'll be me by myself. Should we play some music while she's gone? Or should we not? Or should we wait? I don't know. How are y'all doing? Hello to all of our viewers. I think we have one viewer right now. How are y'all? Hope your day's good. If you're on our YouTube channel, make sure you're subscribing, liking, commenting. We can see like live messages so y'all can interact with us. If you're listening on Spotify, iTunes, make sure you follow us, give us a like, comment, all that cool stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna play our theme song. Hello. You spelled my name wrong. It's Gabi.
I knew it was an I. I didn't know you only did one B. I'm sorry.
I looked back at some previous emails to you, and I was like, oh, no, I spelled it wrong.
It's okay.
It's just one.
People ask me how to spell it all the time, like, just in, like, people I don't know. I'm like, spell it however, whatever makes you happy. It doesn't bother me.
You want to know something super sad? You're in both my text message, like your contacts, and Snapchat is GABI. But I sat here and I missed it.
It's okay.
In front of you.
I accept it.
My brain was like, yeah, let's mess her up. See if she's watching.
You want to scoot over a little?
This way? This way.
Yeah.
Closer to me.
Hi. So this is Cole. If you don't know, she has a DJ show during our show.
Yeah.
So. But hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. I just finished my show, and I did summer songs. Summer-ish songs, because it's just the little bit before summer ends.
Oh, my marker doesn't.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, by summer ends, it's just like school starts. It doesn't mean the heat goes away.
Oh,
for real.
Can you have that blue marker?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I'm doing marching band, and for some reason they decided that it's a good idea to be outside from 3 to 5.
Ooh. Oh, the hottest time
for
of the day.
Class. Yeah.
Love that.
Wasn't so bad last semester when we decided to do it in the spring and it was cold.
Right.
Because you could just put on 50 different layers and it's all right. Bring some hot chocolate instead of water. You're good to go.
But now, heat stroke.
Yeah. And there's only so many clothes you can take off.
Especially in marching band.
You're still hot.
You can't just wear your swimsuit or something.
Oh, I know. Just like bring a kiddie pool. It's like every section one's in there.
That's funny.
That would be chaotic.
Yeah, it would. All right, so we're gonna play some trivia. Last week Taylor won. Woo! And then so we're gonna play trivia. It's just general trivia, right? Like nothing crazy.
Just random things that I thought you may or may not know.
I tried looking up the answers yesterday. She didn't let me. She didn't let me see them.
No. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Question number 1. What is the biggest island in the world?
Oh, wait.
What is the biggest island in the world?
Oh, gosh. This is not general stuff I would know, Taylor.
It's cold.
It's a cold island?
It's cold despite its name.
Oh, okay. I got it. Maybe. I'm gonna do this, and we'll see.
3, 2, 1. Greenland. Yeah, you got it right.
Woo!
It was the cold despite its name.
I know.
Yeah. No, I was gonna guess either Greenland or Iceland, to be honest.
So
after you said like it was cold.
My best friend went to Iceland this summer, and she said it never gets dark there.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's like seasons in Poland that it will just be like they'll only have like an hour or 2 of daylight. It's crazy.
Wow.
Like Alaska.
Yeah. All right. Which country produces the most coffee in the world?
Like produces it, like they make it there.
I think so. It's south of the equator. Around the world. Somewhere within the world south of the equator.
I think this is it.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have anything.
Is this the capital? Sounds kind of like its name. You know capitals?
No.
Of all the places south of the equator.
Geography was like my worst subject in school.
Next week we're just gonna print out the state's map and we'll just fill it in so you can have the best.
Oh my god,
there you go.
That'd be kind of funny.
That would be pretty funny.
We should do that.
Just guess. Okay, so my guess is nothing because I really have no idea.
All right, what
So
you
I'll
got?
just take
Africa?
Africa. It's Brazil.
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 Okay, I was thinking South America, but I didn't want to just put South America and just be that.
Just general.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
How many wives did Henry VIII have? How many wives did Henry VIII have?
It was like an obnoxious number, wasn't it?
Yeah, remember there was like some who couldn't give him a son and
just
beheaded a couple of them.
There's like a whole song, like a nursery rhyme or something
Yes.
about it, but I do not remember the number associated with it.
I'm just gonna throw a random number out there.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. 24, 9. It was 6. Cole was pretty close.
So it wasn't like that crazy of a number in my head that I was thinking.
Yeah.
Got it.
I guess people still have that many like ex-wives. They just don't behead them.
I sure hope not. I sure hope not.
Yep. All right. What country has the most vending machines per capita? Ooh. Okay. I actually knew this one.
Is it us?
It's a guess.
It is not.
a guess.
Oh.
Only because maybe. Okay, we'll see if I'm right or not. I watch a lot of YouTubers that have been there.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot. So
I bet you got it. I hope you do.
We're gonna go with this.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Japan. Japan. It is Japan.
yes.
Y'all both got it.
There is some crazy stuff in vending machines in Japan.
You want to
Yes.
know why
Yeah.
I got that?
Yeah. I want to know.
I remember one time Cole saying she really loved Japan and she watched a lot of people that would go to Japan on YouTube. And right when you said it, it instantly clicked. I was
Look
like, I
at
bet it's
that.
Japan.
Yeah.
Got a good memory. Okay, I think this one was mentioned on a trivia before. So, testing memory. What was the first toy to be advertised on television?
Oh dear. No, see, that's Gabby.
Oh, was that your question? I could not remember who or what.
I think this is wrong.
I think I just spelled that wrong, but that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Mr. Potato Head. Yep, Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head. I didn't catch the year. Do you remember the year it was?
Like 2000 something.
Was
No, it wasn't. No, it was. It was like
Mm.
1987.
Huh.
What was it?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
you just
remember.
like knew it.
No. I'm
And
not that good.
originally it was just the pieces, right? Like you didn't actually have a potato. I mean, you didn't actually like get a like plastic potato. It was a potato that you just shoved the pieces into.
Was it really?
That
I
would be
remember
cool.
if I'm remembering correctly. then yes.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
I bet you're right.
What is the most frequently sold item at Walmart?
There's so many basic things at Walmart you need as a necessity, and I'm sure this is like
Is
off
it
the wall.
a grocery or is it like a thing?
It is a grocery.
Okay.
It's probably like potatoes.
It is a produce.
You got me stumbled, girl. I am like genuinely like.
Any produce you notice out often? Must have struck a chord. Already?
No.
3, 2, 1.
It's bananas.
Bananas. It was bananas, but avocados was a good one because they're constantly revamping their
Yes.
avocados all the time.
Yes.
It was
bananas.
bananas. My hint was gonna be there's a song about it.
Oh.
As soon as you said, "Would you see a lot?" I'm like, "There's always an obnoxious amount of bananas."
Yep. Okay. What are baby owls called? It's kind of cute.
Is it just an owl?
No.
It's a name.
Dang it. I made this whole quiz for a baby shower one time looking up baby animal names and
Oh,
then they're
yeah.
just gone.
I have no idea. That's what I'm gonna take the L on.
It has owl in the name.
Is it just baby owl?
No. It's one word. And there's more than just owl.
Ow, ow. Yeah, I don't know. I'm out on this
I
one.
think I got it. Maybe.
She probably does.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Owlie. Oh, it was owlet.
Owlets.
Owlets.
I was like, there's something at the end of it.
Owlet. That was a good one.
That's interesting.
Owlet. That little owlet. That little owlet.
Little omelet.
Omelet. Mm. All right. On average, how long does it take for food to pass through the human body? In hours. If you know the exact answer, I'll give you 2 points. If you round to the nearest 10, I'll give you 1 point.
I took anatomy twice. I feel like I should know this.
How long does it take for food to pass through the human body? In hours. Got your guesses?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 3.5, 10, 12. It's 53 hours.
What?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So that means when you go to the restroom, you're not like that food that was like from like 53 hours ago.
Yeah. usually like if you got some good spicy Hispanic foods, and then like 30 minutes later you gotta run to the bathroom, it was more like it was pushing out what was there rather than your Mexican food going straight through you.
That makes so much sense.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also like food poisoning. Like people think that whatever they just ate was food poisoning, but it was like from what was like a few days ago.
Right. Like I had it a few times, and it would be like I'll have like bad dinner, and then I'll sleep on it all night, and then I'll wake up in the morning and maybe like try to have breakfast or something, and then it'll hit me, and it's like, oh my goodness, probably food poisoning. But by then it's been like about 30-ish hours.
Yeah.
All right. This one's for Cole.
Okay.
Snoopy from Peanuts is what breed of dog?
Oh my goodness.
You don't know. Gabby's giving me this blank stare.
I don't know at all, because I would have a guess, but then it's like white and black, so.
Yeah, this is the one I take the L on.
Not even gonna try?
I don't even know. I know like 3 breeds of dogs.
I bet it's one that you would know. It's a pretty common one. But he's a loyal dog.
Oh god, I cannot spell that.
Oh, is it something hard to spell?
It's got 7 letters.
Oh, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7 letters. Pretty loyal dog, for the most part.
Okay, I cannot spell it. Can I just say
Yeah. You ready?
I don't know.
Okay. What you got?
Dachshund?
It's beagle.
Oh, beagle.
Beagle.
Ah, the first
The
thought in my
beagle.
head was beagle, but they don't. Their color doesn't do that. They're always brown.
Yeah.
They're brown.
That is
I
so
didn't know that beagles could do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's special, I guess.
Now we know.
All right. Name the largest ocean in the world. The largest ocean in
Didn't
the
they just
world.
add an ocean? Like, obviously it wasn't added in, but like they renamed like a section of the ocean recently. Like,
Really?
that's
I
what I
have no idea.
heard. I could have been like
I don't
a
doubt it.
fake thing, but so there's like not just. Was it
If I get
7
this wrong, I'm going to be so
seas?
embarrassed because I'm pretty sure this is right, but like I could be 100% wrong.
I'm just guessing.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Pacific. And it was Pacific. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay. It's okay.
I think Atlantic was the next one, right?
I think so. There's a lot more room between here and wherever the Pacific touches next versus like the Atlantic where it touches California to Asia or Alaska to Asia is
That's
only,
a good way to think about
it's only
it.
90 miles.
I knew a lot of these, but I like
Across the
probably would have had to guess. I didn't know that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough one.
Yep.
All right. What city is known as the City of Love? I think Gabby's gonna get one.
100%. If I get this wrong, I'll be very, very, very disappointed in my travel knowledge.
I don't think that's how you spell that.
City of
But
Love.
Oh, it's an easy spell. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
is it? Oh, I put
What is it?
Venice.
Oh,
Oh,
that would have been a good one though. It was Paris.
it is Paris.
Paris.
Because of the Eiffel Tower and the lock you put on those bridges. and-
Oh, the
Mm.
Love Bridge. Yeah. The
Wee
Love
wee.
Bridge. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
Venice is beautiful though.
Yes.
Love it.
From which country do French fries originate from?
Hint, it's not the French.
It's not the French. That's the only reason I know that. It's because I like as a kid trying to be a know-it-all. France. You ready? 3, 2, 1. America. It was Belgium.
Oh.
Belgium.
Unexpected.
It is believed that the potato was fried in the late 1600s, and it was introduced to American soldiers during World War One.
Okay.
Fun fact.
That's really interesting to think about.
Yeah.
It's just considered like one of those all-American foods,
Yeah,
Yeah.
quote unquote.
Yeah.
So I just assumed.
Yeah. I didn't know it was that early.
I didn't
It
either.
was like
Yeah.
done in the 1600s, and we got it during World War One.
Since you're
pretty
taking
soon.
history, when was World War One?
That's U.S. history too.
Oh, you can.
But I can tell you that the Civil War was 18. Was it 61 through 63?
I don't know dates. I was just gonna say yeah. If you said a date, I'm like, yeah, you got it right.
Ended with Lee's
Sneaky.
surrender.
Yep.
I don't remember.
That was way too much information.
That was too much.
That was such a long time ago.
Woo, that's hard. But I think it was 1861 through 63, or it was 63 through 65, or 1 through.
So
Our
it
viewers are
kinda-
probably disappointed in us.
So like I get
60s.
needing to know like the basics of what happened,
Mm-hmm.
but is there a point to know the exact dates and time periods,
I
and
know.
why memorization of those dates is so important?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that's just me questioning everything.
I think
but
it would be more like beneficial if we memorize things like they'll say like the Battle of which one was it? I had to
Battle of
learn
San
all
Jose.
these in like the past hour,
Yeah.
but like Gettysburg was what 3 days long, and it was like the bloodiest
yeah.
one. It had like 51,000 casualties.
Mhm.
Like it's cool that we memorize those things. Like memorize that, and then memorize like why, like maybe like what happened and like why,
Right.
rather than like, oh, here it is, here's the date, next thing to memorize, you know?
Yeah, I don't think there's any like actual reason for the date besides the fact of just knowing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think we should learn from history in the way that like learning from history is like, don't do that because that's a bad thing, or we shouldn't
Right.
have done that, or we should do this.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
My TED Talk.
Thank you.
All right, we have 3 more questions. How many planets in our solar system have moons? An extra point if you can name them.
Girl, I think we learned from the last time we did solar system. I am not very good at it.
Not all of them have moons.
I couldn't even tell you how many planets are in our solar system.
There's only 2 that don't have moons. If that helps.
No.
You don't know how many planets?
No.
Did you ever learn the like the little acronyms and whatever?
No.
It's like
It's okay.
I don't remember. My very I don't know.
I'm going to pick a random number and hope for the best.
All right. It's between 1 and 10.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. 5, 6, Jupiter, Saturn. So, yes, there are 6. So, you got a point for your 6. Cool. And then Jupiter, Saturn, can you guess the other ones? And I'll give you another full point.
It's like
Jupiter
one of the
and
big
Saturn
ones.
do have moons, yeah.
Well, I guess Earth, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Neptune.
Uh-huh. You got 2 more.
Mm.
You have Earth, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune.
Does Mars have a moon?
Yep. Now you're
Okay.
only missing 1. You have Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune.
Venus is kind of small, but no.
Is final answer?
Yeah.
It was Uranus.
You're right.
I'm gonna give you a point that that was
Thank
pretty,
you.
pretty darn good. All right. Okay. Water has a pH level of around.
Ooh.
I don't know why this number came to me, but it did.
Alright.
So I'm going to write it down because it was just like an instinct guess.
There you go.
I have no idea.
I have a lot of like fish tanks and such, so I know this one.
Do you like alkaline water and all that, or do you just like just pure water?
Just water. I like water. It's pretty alright.
Did you ever get into the Mio?
The what?
Mio?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
I have a guess, but
All right. 3, 2, 1. 3, 6, 4, and a 7.
I don't know why I thought it was so high.
7.
I was thinking it was less than 7. I was like,
All right. Last question. I know Gabby's gonna love this one.
Watch me get it wrong now.
How many phases does the moon have? Since you said you don't.
I think I know
Oh,
this
you know
one.
this one? How many phases does the moon have? Like there's new moon, full moon. I won't name them all. Okay. Good guess.
Okay.
Thinking.
Could be
Yours
completely
is
wrong.
You ready?
I could be overshooting this.
3, 2, 1, 8, 10. It is 8. It is 8.
Oh.
It is 8. All right.
I'm thoroughly impressed. I literally drew them out and I was like, I think this looks right.
So, for those curious, I wrote it down. New moon is the primary. Waxing crescent moon, the intermediate phase where the thin silver of the moon becomes more visible. First quarter moon, the second primary, where we can see the 50% of the moon's surface illuminated. Waxing gibbous moon, which is the second intermediate phase. That means it's getting bigger. Full moon, 98% of the moon's surface is illuminated. Waning gibbous moon, the half portion of the visible decreases during this phase. Third quarter moon, the opposite of the moon is illuminated. Waning crest moon, and it means that the moon is getting smaller.
Wow.
So new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous full, waning gibbous third quarter, waning crescent. 8. Wow. I did not know that. I did not know that. I would have had to
I was
guess.
trying to think of
I
like
drew
those
it out.
shirts that I've seen with the whole thing on it.
Yeah.
I was like, there's a lot, so I'm gonna guess 10.
There you go. Hey, you were pretty darn close. That's a pretty good guess. That was all. Our winner is Gabby this week.
Gabby by 2 points.
Cole gave Gabby a good run for her money, though.
Facts.
Facts.
There was a lot I didn't know. It was just like a wild guess. And I was like, I hope this is right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was good.
Good stuff.
Anything you want to say to the audience you haven't been on in a while?
I know.
Anything that's just been like itching you?
Keep watching the YouTube channel.
Yes.
There you go.
If you guys have any suggestions for what aliens should do next on the short videos, if you haven't watched them, go watch them now. But if you have watched them, let us know what you want to see, because I am really curious as to what listeners, or rather watchers and listeners, want to see from Alien.
I agree.
I think that'd be fun. I mean, if they don't already know, if they're interested in celebrating Alien's birthday, and you're a student on Tarleton's campus this coming fall, then come by Party with the Planet, where hopefully we're going to have a big cake with Alien's face on it, and some free food and some fun games and some concert ticket giveaways, some for LJT. Woo!
Yeah.
And some other stuff too.
Yeah.
Larry Joe Taylor.
And that's August 27th from 5:30 to 8 p.m.
Perfect.
Heritage Park.
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well.
Taylor, you know I can't do this.
Doing the
The wave died when I came.
It's a. Hey, you're pretty good. Yeah, there you go. Bring it back. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's hard. There you go. Gabby never brings it. Never brings it back.
There
You
is
and me,
no
Gabby.
bringing it back.
This shoulder just doesn't wanna.
I tried. I failed.
It's all right. Waves break too.
Listener viewers, we have come to the end on this here episode. If you show up late or wish to revisit us, you can find our show on our YouTube channel at Tarleton Radio as a video, or listen to us on iTunes, Spotify, or anywhere you get your podcasts. For updates about what other interesting things we're making here at the station, like Party with the Planet, make sure you follow us on all of our social medias. Those links will be in the description down below. This has been an episode of Cruisin the Planet, where you can find things to do in and around Stephenville every week. We hope you enjoyed our show. Don't forget to recommend us to a friend, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.